High blood pressure is often misunderstood. You exercise. You try to eat well. You do not add too much salt to your food. You are not overweight. So why is your blood pressure still high? Many people believe hypertension only affects those who live unhealthy lives. But that is not true. Blood pressure is more complex than most people think. And sometimes, even when you are doing many things right, silent processes are happening inside your body. Blood pressure is simply the force of blood pushing against the walls of your arteries. It increases when the heart pumps harder, or when the blood vessels become narrower or stiffer. Most people focus on the heart. But in many cases, the real issue is inside the blood vessels themselves. Even if you feel strong and healthy, your arteries may already be undergoing subtle changes. Let us start with salt. Many people say, I don't add much salt to my food. But sodium hides in everyday foods like bread, processed meats, sauces, seasoning cubes, and packaged meals. You may not taste the salt, but it is there. Some individuals are genetically sensitive to sodium. That means even moderate amounts can cause the body to retain water. When the body retains water, blood volume increases. And when blood volume increases, pressure inside the vessels rises. It is not always about eating excessively salty food. Sometimes it is about how your body responds to it. Now let us talk about stress. When you are under stress, your body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones are helpful in short situations. They prepare you to act quickly. But when stress becomes chronic, these hormones stay elevated. Chronic stress keeps blood vessels slightly constricted. It increases heart rate. It keeps the nervous system constantly activated. Over time, this raises your resting blood pressure. You may be eating healthy, but if your mind is always under pressure, your arteries feel that pressure too. Another hidden factor is insulin resistance. Many people think insulin resistance only happens in people who are overweight. That is not completely true. Even slim individuals can have high insulin levels, especially if their diet contains frequent refined carbohydrates or if they are physically inactive. When insulin levels stay elevated, the kidneys retain more sodium. The nervous system becomes more active. Blood vessels lose some of their flexibility. Gradually, blood pressure rises, and often this happens silently. Sleep is another powerful factor. When you consistently sleep less than 6 hours, stress hormones increase. The blood vessels do not relax properly. The normal nighttime drop in blood pressure becomes weaker, and in the morning, blood pressure may surge higher than expected. Sleep is not a luxury. It is a biological necessity for cardiovascular balance. There is also something many people do not realize. You can look slim on the outside and still carry fat around your internal organs. This is called visceral fat. Visceral fat releases inflammatory substances that damage the inner lining of blood vessels. Over time, this makes the arteries stiffer. Stiffer arteries mean higher pressure, so appearance does not always reflect what is happening internally. High blood pressure is not just about salt. It involves hormones, metabolism, stress, sleep, inflammation, and genetics. That is why some healthy-looking people still struggle with hypertension. Understanding what is happening inside your body changes everything. When you understand the mechanism, you stop guessing. You start acting with knowledge. In the next video, we will go deeper. We will explore what high blood pressure actually does to your blood vessels over time, and why it increases the risk of stroke, kidney disease, and heart failure. If you appreciate medical concepts explained clearly and simply, stay with this channel, because knowledge protects your health.